You're so sad.
Hello, everybody.
we
That's
just-
Snaphead. I'm G Stud, and we've also got Bikes on here.
Hi.
We're doing a podcast, part 2, because
Did you hit the button?
Yes, I
we
this
didn't hit
time?
the record button the
Snap?
first time, so we gotta do it again. So bear with us.
Snap.
Let it out. Let it out. It's okay to cry.
So we're gonna repeat the same exact stuff we said the first time.
Literally spent an entire hour talking about stuff, and now
At
we have
least
to
it
talk another
wasn't.
hour.
At least it wasn't an hour and 40 minutes like a normal podcast.
Yeah.
So thank fucking God for that. Okay, first up, your
What's our
theory.
topic today, Snap?
Okay, our topics. We got theories.
Theories. Woo.
Shitty on crack theories. Shitty on
Mhm.
life. Shitty on the Rwby fandom. Shitty on Rwby.
I just like the shit, you know? It feels good.
God
Especially
damn
when
it.
it doesn't hurt.
Okay.
So where are we
Glad
starting,
you
Snap?
fucking added that there.
You're welcome. I thought you wanted to know.
Okay.
Okay.
What are we starting
Let's-
with, Snap?
Okay, you know what? Let's mix it up a bit. Let's first
Oh.
talk about some theories that we dislike. You please start us off.
Who's
Me?
you?
Yes.
Ooh, okay. Well, I already vented, so it won't be as mean this time.
Make
Which
it
Uh,
meaner.
might be good, actually.
Make it meaner.
Yeah. Well, okay. So
Salt on wings.
I like reading theories. Like there are some theories on on the amino, and I'm like, oh, that kind of makes sense, or I can see that, or that's really cool. That would better the show. That would better this character. That's great. And then there's some theories that I look at and I go, who wrote this and why?
Who
And-
did this?
Fuck.
Who did
Yeah,
this to laughing
exactly.
emoji?
And like I picked out my top 3 worst theories ever. And let's talk about this. The first one is the nipple theory. That's just what it's called. It's the nipple theory. And it's the theory that Sun doesn't have nipples because of science and
That
evolution.
doesn't make sense.
Because he's a faunus, and faunus men don't have nipples because they don't need them, and evolution and science.
That
and
doesn't
stuff.
make sense. If anyone has
Exactly.
studied biology, Snap had talked about this with me earlier.
It's
Oh, that was
so
a message. Okay. But
yeah,
yeah,
I thought I was done ranting, but no, it came back. No, it came back,
it
and
always comes back.
oh, that one just makes me so angry. Oh, but it gets better. It gets better. There's also a theory that Neo doesn't wear clothes, and somehow she's like Mystique, I
Yeah.
think, from X-Men, and like, oh my God, it's so. But why? And how would this ever be confirmed? Like, why would you even think that? Like, what? Whose mind? Like, did this come from? Like, does someone just
We
get up in the
know.
morning and think Neo must be naked? That
All
would
the
be
time.
awesome. I
To
should
be
write a
fair,
theory.
I'm pretty sure the person. I mean, I'm not gonna. I know who you're talking about, and I'm gonna act like I don't know, but I'm pretty sure the person who wrote that was reading a lot of fan fiction. So I'm just gonna say that. But I do think that. I think the Rooster Teeth really put themselves in a hole with that one because they did make it pretty similar to Mystique.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they pretty much like I don't know if they're gonna ever
Plain.
explain like.
I think
this word,
honestly,
like,
I think they're just gonna let Neo die.
Wait, you
We're
say
not
that
gonna
like-
see Neo
But-
again.
No, she's
coming
confirmed.
back, but she's
Yeah.
coming back in Volume 5, guys.
How do we know that?
They
Who
confirmed
told
it.
it?
They confirmed it.
Yeah. She's
Why
coming
don't
back.
why don't you want Neo, dude?
Honestly, I don't have anything against Neo. We just don't have anything for Neo. We don't know any. Literally, there's nothing for
Does-
Neo except for fan
Does
art.
G-Stud hate every undeveloped character? He's
I
like,
do.
"Oh,
I want sustenance with my damn characters.
Fuck him. Like, Adam, fuck him. Oh, this person. Like,
This
Oh,
person-
oh, Neo.
Neo, fuck her. Adam, go fuck yourself.
I do also don't really. I just think because I just don't.
I mean,
let me explain.
Yeah, go on.
I hate. No, I don't. I don't want to say I hate, but I despise. No, fuck.
Strong words, smaller.
I strongly
Dislike.
dislike. I
Yes.
dislike seeing fan interaction when it comes to characters that are super undeveloped because I just see
It's making a lot of assumptions.
It's making a lot of assumptions, and it's making, well, you know what they say about assumptions? They make
ass
ass
out
out of you and me. But no, I just because it's like people go like, oh well, Neo has a problem and she's a mute. But
We don't know that. Maybe she just doesn't like to talk.
But someone can argue, oh well, no, she just is super traumatized, or no, maybe she just doesn't like to talk. It just makes the fandom. It fuels the fandom. Okay, it makes these wars. See if you're fucking responsible for these goddamn ship wars and for all these wars. You did this. You did this to us.
Well, from what I've heard, Monty kind of shoehorned Neo in at the last minute when they were doing that episode.
It wasn't more shoehorned. It was more like, this person looks cool. Let's do this. And she was more of a fan character because she's based off of a Roman gender bend cosplay. Yeah. But
yeah, so kind of was a bad idea doing that. But
I don't know if it was a bad idea. It was just like, let's just add this. Who cares? Because I don't think he really cared. And then the fandom just went like, "Who is this child? I love her."
Yeah, they just went ballistic.
Yeah, but so that's theory number 2, and theory number 3. I did not read this theory because
I did.
Done. Yeah, Snap read it, so you can hear about it from him, and he'll say, "Oh, it was great."
Who did this?
He loved it. Yeah, and but this third theory, all of these got featured, by the way, on the Amino, and the third theory was that it was why Weiss has small boobs, but Yang
that's fucking
has
genetics. God damn it!
Because every woman is built differently. Fandom.
Let me explain, because last time I didn't explain. The reason why Weiss has small boobs is because she got a breast reduction so she can move faster. And the reason why Yang got bigger boobs is because she got implants to look better, I think.
That's so stupid.
That's very stupid.
Yeah.
It's anime.
It's basically it's basically going like it's like
it's a modern take.
No. It's basically
with Yang.
I know, I'm just saying it's the equivalent of people going, well, why does everyone have different languages? And then people going, oh, well, you see,
I wanted to be a special snowflake.
Everyone, no. Let me explain. So people, when they go like, oh, why does everyone have different languages? And then someone came up with this thing was basically that everyone was trying to make a ladder to heaven, and so God made everyone have different languages, so everyone can't read the instructions. And that's basically why everyone has different languages. And that's basically what they're trying to do, even though a lot of it is based off of nothing, like many of these biblical mythos about why things happen. So it's basically the same thing. And it also goes into crack theories where they'll go, okay, let me explain why this is this. But they give no evidence. And I think a good crack theory is something that has a little bit of evidence. So you go, that's funny because it maybe in a million years could happen. Not something that's outright a lie and it's based off of nothing, because that's just you being lazy. And it still gets featured, but
Are you gonna go on your little mini rant? Well, not mini, like your full-on rant, like last time?
When I feel like it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you get in trouble for not liking the fucking either the crack ship or crack theory, because excuse me, God forbid that I have a second opinion. My bad.
You're not allowed to have opinions, G-Stud.
I thought this was fucking
on the Amino. You can only have opinions that appeal to the majority.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
or
no.
you
You
get
have,
hated.
you get. There's good stuff. Like there's people. You know what? More and more people are coming out saying like stuff about Ruby really not being that good, and people are like, hey, you know what? I'm glad someone made this because not too many people have that opinion, so I'm glad people are coming out and like saying this, and I'm like, yeah, dude, like
I agree.
Ruby isn't that good, and
Made some work.
I love Ruby, but I know when things are good and when it's not. I mean, just it needs work, but it's not fucking sliced bread.
Yeah.
It's not like
I want some sliced bread.
dude, that's probably like your lunch for the next 5 days.
Actually, the lunch today was 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I gotta ration that shit.
He got 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
He
That was
got
also
Look
my
at
breakfast
that.
too.
You say you're poor?
I'm happy. I just got a whole bunch of ramen, so.
I want some ramen. Ramen's delicious.
But no, like, yeah, no, just I don't even know, man. Sometimes I get so lost in idea that I have no idea what day is this. What are we talking? Who?
Today's September 16th, 2017.
Oh, okay, cool.
4:11 Central Time.
It's fucking
5:11.
5:15.
Oh,
No, 50,
my
not 12.
sorry,
12.
my alarm clock's off by a couple minutes. No,
Okay.
no, fuck you. No, it's 4:12. 5:12
Yeah,
your time.
I said 12, but I meant yep.
Fix yourself.
Okay. Who did this? Sorry, I love that picture. Okay, let's talk about G-Stud theory.
Woo! I get to go again. All right, let's do this. So, my theory.
I feel closer to you guys now.
Okay. I feel so close to you guys. We're like family now. Okay.
Oh,
So-
that's so sweet.
Let's cut our wrists and put our hands together.
Which
Well,
way
not
we
really.
slitting it?
Let's put
Where
our
are we
Yeah.
slitting it? Are we
put our
going up or
hands
down?
together. We're
Cross or
doing
down?
No, I meant to say hands. We're doing a butt plug.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I'm
yeah.
already bleeding. Anywho.
But snap, we already went and cut our wrists, and now you want us to cut.
I'm bleeding everywhere, man. There's blood all over the place. Oh my god, I need a doctor. But yeah, okay, so my theory.
Someone call the ambulance.
He needs some
Someone
milk.
please call the ambulance.
Okay, what are we talking about? Come on.
Okay, so I guess I'll start with Salem. So Salem, I'm pretty sure I know where she be because we've literally
Where she
talked
be?
about what she be in that one continent no one's ever talked about. We've talked about literally every other continent on the Ruby map, except the one that looks like a dope ass Western dragon.
I love it.
It looks cool. I want to know more about it. I want to know the fuck about it. I want to know a lot about that moon too. Tell me about the moon. So, gotta make shit up. So, sorry. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Sam is in the head of that one island that looks like a dragon, because it's all blacked out on the head of the dragon, and in the background of when we first met Salem, it's a purplish black area, and I know it looks more like a red area, but if you zoom out, like if you're in orbit, it probably looks black. I'm just saying. So, theory number 2 with Salem, and featuring Ozpin. I'm pretty sure Ozpin.
Featuring DJ Khaled.
Key to life. Okay. I'm pretty sure Ozpin is that one wizard dude that they talked about when they were talking about the maidens. It seems really obvious. I could be wrong though. What do I know? But the reason I say that is because Homeboy, he's inside a kid's brain. He's inside a kid.
He's inside the
He died. Anywho, he's with the kid in spirit. He might have died. I'm pretty sure he died if he's like in the kid's brain. Then again, what do I know?
The
But
FBI is gonna be coming up soon.
I know. My back. Okay.
Sir, what do you do inside this kid? I can explain.
I can explain. I'm a wizard, and I deal with ladies who turn into magical witches, and they can like shoot ice out of their hands, like Mr. Frozone. Or Miss Freeze.
Frozone.
Where's my super suit? But yeah, that good segue onto my next theory, crack theory, with a little bit of no, this is crack theory. To me, Salem and the Winter Mane from the depiction in World of Revenant, they look pretty similar. So maybe Salem was the Winter Mane to begin with, and then she was corrupted by something linked to the Grim, because seeing how she can control Grim and shit. But what do I know? That's a crack theory. It's probably not true. I'm not betting on it. It's probably way out there. I honestly don't care. It's something that cropped into my mind. Third theory is Osmond and Salem is the reason why the moon's fucked the way it is. They did some shit on the moon. They're all powerful beings and shit, and they fucked the moon. Now it's shattered. I just want an explanation for the moon, man.
Yes, they got drunk one day and they're like,
Hey, hold my beer. I'm gonna do something chaotic.
Let's go to the moon.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Oh, jeez, Austin, I don't know.
Sounds like a bad idea, man. I don't know. But yeah.
But it's gonna be a fun adventure, Salem.
It's in and out adventure. 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Okay, let's do it. And then boom, moon. Moon
Ethan has
exploded.
no idea.
No, I do have an
Aw.
idea. I've seen the memes. I just don't watch the show.
That makes me
Okay.
sad. You need to get off our podcast right now.
No, don't
Fuck
do
you.
it. Don't
Alright,
leave.
fuck, I'm out. Fuck this.
No.
No.
He's not part of the crew.
I am now, bitch. Look at me. I'm here. I'm giving my
look at
theories.
me, Mr. G-Stud. Okay, sorry.
Now away from those theories. For Volume 4, Resolution with the White Fang.
Oh, yeah. I remember we talked about this.
I hate him so much. Mostly because he's an underdeveloped character. I don't hate him because he's an underdeveloped character as it is. From what we've seen so far, I don't like him.
Man, I hate Velvet. I hate Adam.
No,
What
it's
if
not that.
what if one of us kind of actually likes Adam and Velvet and every
Well-
other undeveloped character?
You can do that.
Yeah, what if
Not-
Danny
not
DeVito
me.
likes him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
not me.
DeVito's like
Probably
dude.
Danny, but
Yeah, dude.
I mean,
Spirit.
he can like him all they want. That's cool. I like the design of some of the background characters too. That's cool.
I think it's safe to say that opinions, everyone's got them. So
Yeah, everyone's
it's
got 'em.
okay. It's okay to feel that you
If you
hate
like Adam, that's cool.
Yeah.
You do you. I disagree with you vehemently about that. No.
Ooh,
If you like
big
him,
words.
that's fine.
disagreement.
I know,
Oh, I
disagreement.
can't
Be
say
heavenly. What's that word?
Gotta get the
What is
dictionary
that
out.
word?
Anywho, if you like Adam, good for you. I'm not gonna bust your balls too hard about it.
I don't like Adam. That's Danny. Don't know what you're talking about.
But if you say Adam is just misunderstood, he's not a terrorist. He's totally not a terrorist. He's just misunderstood. He's had a bad childhood. You're fucking wrong. And stupid. Just saying.
I feel like Adam thinks he's doing right, but he's really doing wrong.
Every villain. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret. Every good villain or any villain thinks he's right. There's no villain that goes, "Well, I'm doing the wrong thing," but
I don't know. If I was
maybe
villain,
the
I'd be like,
Joker. Maybe the Joker, but any good villain, that's the thing, is they think they're right. So
okay, yeah, I can see that. But still, homeboy, Adam, my dude, fucking Faunus. He's probably has a bad history with humans. That's fine, got it. We've seen that with our real world. People with different races hate a bunch of other people with different races because mistreatment. Whatever, got it. Cool. But those same people who go on to violent acts to change what's going on with them can be classified as terrorists. It's destruction of property, loss of life, that sort of thing. which same things Adam's done with Beacon, destruction of property, and loss of life. Atlas students getting fucking chopped the fuck up, and Yang's arm being chopped the fuck off too. I mean,
What's
Homeboy,
funny is
and he's
in,
released
like-
Grim on the school too. I mean, bruh, that is the enemy of the world. You unleash on the school.
Adam goes on his scroll. Don't come to school tomorrow.
Don't come to school tomorrow. I got Grim. Oh, okay.
what I find funny though is you're like, oh, he destroyed property, he like hurt people, but Yang did the same exact thing, and no one like.
You know
Fair
what?
point.
Even though you were saying something about the nipple thing, that's the first person. That's another thing that that person made and said that Yang should probably go to jail because she did so many crimes.
Yeah, I can see that. I agree with that too. As much
I
as
kind of agree.
Yang, you're great and all, but she's probably in jail.
Yeah,
Just saying.
because we're going to talk about property damage, sexual
Loss of life.
assault, sexual assault.
Yeah, sexual
That's a
assault
big
too. Yeah,
one.
crush that dude's testicles like no one's business.
Well, I don't know if he crushed them. That's a little extreme.
Fucking death grip the
But
shit.
have you not seen the meme snap? Be like Yang, crush his wang.
and
Obviously,
get her go to
he
fucking
crushed
jail.
something. Snap. Be more
Snap.
considerate.
I know, man.
Snape. Be more considerate.
Snape.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yang's a bitch. No, I'm kidding.
Hey now,
I like
watch your fucking language.
No one will watch our podcast anymore if you say stuff like that, Snap.
I'm kidding. I like Yang.
I will eat your fucking children.
Dude, I swear to God, if you eat my children, I'll kill you.
No, you won't, bitch. No,
Who
you
are
won't.
your children, Snap?
My guinea pigs. Don't eat them.
Oh.
They might taste like chicken or duck, but don't do it.
Oh.
But yeah, that's just. I don't like Adam
See,
for those reasons because he's
the
the enemy.
Well, that's true. You're supposed to hate him because he's a terrorist and the enemy. But I don't know. The thing about what makes a good villain to me is I would say Roman is a good villain because
He had the potential. Until
yeah,
he
and they killed him. But I just think because I like villains who are suave, who are someone like Handsome Jack, where
Right.
you love to hate him, where it's like,
that was really sneaky, dude. I can admire that, but fuck you.
exactly, like a villain like that. But when it's a guy who's just like,
Ooh, I'm a moody teenager
I'm gonna
who's gonna cut his
fucking-
wrist and then cut his go because she
I
didn't
think-
marry me.
I think that's why I love Adam. It's because I think that's why Danny likes Adam is because he probably relates to Adam.
You got that on tape?
Yeah. No. I think he relates to Adam maybe a little bit. A moody emo teen, just not like a terrorist, but like
Not yet.
you know.
Wait. Okay. Well, let's see what Danny has to say. Danny, what do you believe? What's your opinion? What do you think? What's
Hey, what's up, bitches? I'm a man cheater. You want to do something with this?
Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that. He's a man cheetah, so he's a font. Okay, see, he does like Adam. Okay, cool.
I told
Bullshit. Fuck you. Not all fonts is like Adam. Obviously. Bruh.
Hashtag the white thing did nothing wrong.
Bullshit. They did everything wrong.
They just want equality.
Hashtag
It's misunderstood.
Just moody emo teens. It's not a phase.
This is a lifestyle.
Go away, Mom. I'm listening to Linkin Park. God.
Listen to Evanescence.
Growl, Hashtag rip. Okay.
Pepperoni. Yeah, it's just, and then
What was
hold on.
your
I'm not
theory
done yet.
about-
Hold on.
Yeah, what was your theory about Adam?
Oh, right. I didn't even get to that. Shit.
We had this big rant.
Totally got off track. Okay, my
Oh,
deal.
God.
My theory with Adam. If or when Blake goes to deal with Adam directly, we're probably going to forgive him. Either he's going to get away, like we saw Ilya do, or he's going to go to jail, in which case he'll probably end up breaking out, much like how Roman did, and then we'll have to deal with him again, which is going to be annoying. Or, in the solution I think we should take, we need to kill this motherfucker. Because he's a terrorist. We don't put terrorists on trial, from as far as I've seen. Maybe we
Well,
have.
would Roman be considered a terrorist for what he did?
What he's done, from what we've seen, is
He's never killed anyone, I don't think.
we haven't seen him kill
he
anyone.
did kill
He's
someone.
never.
Well, no, I'm talking about pre-Volume 3, like, because,
Oh.
I mean, okay, I guess.
He's
We haven't
never,
seen him
like,
kill anyone. We've seen
he's
him
never killed anyone. All he's done that we've seen is like,
robbery,
yeah, and
heists, and shit.
Yeah.
and
I mean,
the
he did
only
kill someone in
other
Volume 3,
violent
but that's
thing
that's
he's
Yeah.
done.
He killed a bunch of people on the aircraft carrier, which is understandable. It's
The only
situational.
other violent thing
It's
he's done
understandable.
is like towards Rwby,
Yeah.
and that was
Okay,
like
I
we
see.
talked about in previous episodes, was like hitting her with his cane,
Yeah.
like throwing her
Okay.
on the ground and stuff.
Okay. But Adam's not psych. I mean, Roman's not
Adam is a
psychopath.
fucking psycho.
Maybe.
Probably not. Well, no, he's delusional. I'll give him that. He's not a psycho.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I like. We were talking about this earlier, but fuck me. No. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a plot twist where it's like, oh, you ready for this big fight, and then like Blake does something that like to hug him or something
Gross.
for Adam to like drop his weapon and start to cry, because her entire message is we must not be like the White Fang. We must like fight this peacefully, and that'll be a way to
solve
fight it
peacefully, though.
I feel like that's how she's gonna get hurt or something.
Yeah, she's gonna get.
Is she's
fucking
gonna
stabbed
trust
again.
him, and it's gonna be like that big scene in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Oh my
Can't do
god.
it. I'll help
Or
you.
Rooster Teeth,
Or-
do it. Steal from
or-
Star Wars 2.
or it's gonna be like Metal Gear Solid, where it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave you. Where you're going to jail,
Yeah,
and then
go
Yang
ahead.
comes in. It's like, I'm gonna fight you. And then
I'm gonna fucking beat your face in.
What
Yeah.
I would pay to see
What
that
if
shit.
Yang fights Adam, and then Blake fights Ilya?
That'd be interesting. I'd pay to see
Well, I
that shit
said-
too.
Yeah, what if?
And then it
Did
ends
you hear what I said?
with Blake.
Yeah.
And then it ends with Blake kissing Ilya.
Gross.
If Blake kisses Ilya, I will literally like commit and
Yeah,
stop watching.
I'll
Rwby.
just be out of here. Fuck that shit.
I'd be like, it's not because she's a lesbian, it's because I have no reason to care anymore.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not a big fan of Ilya.
Sarah used to, I mean, she used to argue that she's just ugly and she hates her.
She is pretty ugly, though.
She is kind of ugly.
Uh,
Like, I
I don't
kind
really
of
care
tried
for
to like her.
her
I
appearance.
was like, oh, Ilya, she's kind of cool. Her weapon's kind of cool. She's a chameleon faunus, so that's cool. And like, even after she stabbed Sun, I was like, she's pretty cool, I guess.
Interesting, but yeah.
But now, I think the fandom has just turned me against her. Because everyone's like, oh my god, she's so great. I love her. She's
She's
my new bae.
amazing.
And then I'm like, oh my god, I hate you people.
Right.
gonna
It's
hate
that
Ilya.
overhyped shit.
Yeah.
Yay to terrorists! Wait, I mean, yay to equal rights.
Woo, terror! I mean,
She punched
misunderstanding. My
and
bad.
she's standing for equality. Oh, I love
Hey,
a girl who's
The
ready
same
to
friends
guys,
who I
Hey,
laughed
it's
with.
okay. It's okay if you punch a racist. That's fine, guys.
She's so
Those same
brave.
Those same people who I laughed with about faunuses and turned on me. Oh, I kicked their fucking teeth in. That's the role
Yeah.
model we want.
I mean, they knew that I would be okay with it. I
Yeah,
mean,
obviously.
who cares?
They gave me
man?
consent by laughing, so I just punched them in the fucking throat.
Yeah, dude. And of course, there's all these other dipshits. Well, okay, I don't want to be too offensive. I'm sorry.
I'll be
But-
offensive if some of these dipshits out there.
No. Well, there's people I know out there who are just like talking about the alien, they're like, yeah, no. I mean, like, anyone who laughs at someone dying from their misfortune should just die. And it's like, I guess
That's a bit
hi.
extreme, but hey, whatever.
It's like, I don't know. I don't get some people. It's not the Rwby fandom all the time. It's just normal people that I don't like.
It's just humans
It's just
in
everyone.
general. Oh,
I just hate people. Fuck
When's the
people,
next
right?
plague? When's the next plague, guys? Come on.
When's the next war? It's gonna be soon.
Can we have a Fallout nuclear wasteland? I just want to go to Mojave.
I do. I
Mojave's dope.
support.
Okay. Now let's talk. Are you talking about Adam?
I think so.
Okay.
Were we gonna talk about? Or I think that was when we started ranting. Last time we got on that topic of Blake and Yang hugging. At the end.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Let me
yes.
touch on that real quick. Cause before when we did the podcast in air quotes first time around.
Shut up.
You'll be fine.
It's okay, Snap.
over it.
We
It's okay.
forgive
We-
you. We just
we all
keep
make
wanting
mistakes.
to poke and prod and make fun of you because that's what friends do. Snap. We
Obviously.
hate each other.
Yeah, pretty much. So for volume 5, yeah, we're going into volume 5. The reunion for Blake and Yang. I do not want it to be a fucking hug fest. Oh, Blake, I missed you so much. Oh, Yang, I missed you too. Let's fucking suck face together. No,
Yeah.
not that.
There was
Not that.
There was like this poll on the Amino, and it was like, "What will Yang do when she sees Blake in Volume
Fucking
5?"
punch her the
And
fuck out.
one of the options is like, one option is like kiss her. One option is like hug her. One option is talk to her. One option is like walk away from her, and then the other one is like punch her. And I was
Punch
like, punch her.
Fucking knock her the fuck
The
out
one
is
who
what I
won
think.
was,
At least
like,
try
hug.
to.
Yeah, the one was like hug her, and I was like, but she's angry at her.
Right. Blake fucking abandoned Yang in was point. I'd be fucking pissed. If I saw someone who did that to me, I'd be, bitch, where the fuck were you? I needed you. Fuck you. I'm gonna fucking beat your face in. Fuck you.
Yeah, as I was, what I said was it'll be like Madagascar, where where they go and like, it's like
Blake,
Yeah.
Yang, Blake, Yang, Blake.
Get over your boots. Oh god, I'm running.
Sugar honey iced tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I believe it might go.
I hope it goes that way. I really, really do.
Well, because
Because they can steal more people's stuff.
well, because from what we last seen, what Yang is thinking about Blake is like she's like generally
She's bitter.
off. Yeah.
She
Yang
is.
is fucking bitter. I would be too. I don't blame her.
I don't either.
I mean, who
Can we
wouldn't?
get like Weiss or Yang to like slap Blake for slapping all these people?
I know, right? Hey,
Weiss
here's a bit of
deserves to
taste of our
slap
medicine.
Weiss deserves to slap someone from all the slaps she's gotten throughout the series,
Right.
and Blake just deserves to be slapped for being like a bitch.
Yeah, no, she
Work out
is.
both ways.
She is. I don't know what's wrong with her. She's
Even
flexing. No,
even Aaron said, I think, that Blake slapping people was out of character, or at least someone from Rooster Teeth said that was out of character for Blake. I don't.
Well,
I
it
think-
happened
there.
anyway.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Who's
did
running
it?
this goddamn show? Who did
Who
this?
did it? Who did this?
Yeah. We're putting that in the we have to.
Yes, it's mandatory.
Okay. What was the other thing we were going to talk about? Are you ready to rant, Snap, about crackpot theories?
Oh boy. Oh dog.
Everybody
Oh,
get
Lord.
ready.
Oh lordy, no.
See, I think that we should stop talking. Sorry, I was gonna do a joke. Anyways, I mean, I kind of already addressed it a little bit. No, crackpot theories are dog shit. I already talked about it earlier in the podcast, subtly, but so I might not go full rant. But no, I mean, I already talked about this earlier, honestly. I don't. I talked about it how they should be based off of evidence and they shouldn't be out of nowhere. And that's how.
What's
What?
a good crackpot theory in your opinion?
So the one that used to piss me off, but it's a good example.
Gee, son.
Yeah, is like saying Raven, Neo, and Coco are all connected because they wear the same necklace. It may seem stupid, but there is evidence for it backing up. Even if it's little, there are evidence, and it's not something like, well, Weiss, her family's strict, so it's a course that she would get a breast reduction, and Yang has a lot of money, so it's a course that she would get a breast enhancement.
Insertion? Yeah.
Enhancement,
What?
so it's also a gun. What?
Fucking Katy Perry, that shit. Have
Snap
fucking
has
whipped
been
cream on her
reading
nipples.
too much fan fiction.
Hey, it's not a fan fiction, it's a comic. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Get it straight. It's a great. I'll link it to everyone. I'll link it to on the Rwby Amino.
Okay.
Hey, I got leveled up to a junior detective.
Be like, everyone, come read this comic. Sponsored by iHeartBuck's son.
I mean, there was a comment where Adam goes to fight Pyrrha, or it was Yang. Yeah, no, it was Adam goes to fight Yang, and Yang like takes off her like outfit, and he's like, "Whoa!" And she's like, "It's also a gun."
What the fuck?
God.
Yeah, dude. So, headcanon. Yeah, so...
What's a bad example? If you can pick just one.
Just
Snap.
one?
Just
Would
one.
be, well, I can't think of
nipple
any of their ones.
Nipple, nipple, nipple!
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Are you being a moody emo teen now, Snap?
Yeah, it's because you
Don't
fucked up the podcast earlier.
Don't talk to me, Mom.
It's
Get out
just
of my
a
room. I'm playing
It's
Minecraft.
not just a phase. It's not just a phase, guys.
I'm playing
I wanna feel like
Minecraft!
this for the rest of
Goddamn!
my
This is my life now.
I just want to live in Lincoln Park. Just leave me alone.
Leave me alone, Mom.
I don't want to go to school.
Can I bring my gun? No.
Let's not go there. Let's not go
Too late,
there.
we already went there.
Fucking A. But yeah. But no,
I like crackpot theories that are like they're supposed to be funny, and
but there's some evidence.
yes, and they're like
Good.
actually kind of good, and you're like, oh, that's funny, like that could actually happen.
Like
Maybe.
saying Salem and the Winter Maiden, since they look so similar and they both know Ozpin, and everyone's saying that Ozpin could be the wizard, and because Wizard of Oz, that's a good, because you can say like, hey,
There's
connecting, but saying like, well, it's pretty obvious that since Yang is his party girl slut, that she would get bigger breasts because she has all this money. Just look at Tai Yang, and how much money he has. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Where's
You
fucking
smoking?
Tying's money? I haven't seen any of that shit.
Oh, he brought in all the store from the mall, I think. But that's just him being a good father.
Yeah.
And he is a good
Unlike
father.
what some people think.
Yes, because
Dick faces.
they're like the same person. We're talking about the same person lately.
No.
I'm talking about.
Did you see the post I sent you, Snap-in?
Oh, was
about-
that? Yeah, that was a different person. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
people
talking
generally hate
multiple.
Tai Yang,
Which is
and
stupid because fucking Tying's the
can't believe-
bomb.com.
It's like any character, like
Who's
any male blonde character
Yeah,
is
pretty much.
hated in Rwby. It's like John. It's like John. Who likes him? Like, oh, I hate him.
I mean,
It's
I
like,
don't
oh,
hate him, I
son,
just don't
he
love
keeps
him.
jumping on Blake. He needs to like learn some personal boundaries. Ah, Tai Yang. He made a joke about Yang losing brain cells with her arm. He's trash. Like, come on.
and then they go on and they like say something like, yeah, no, like it's But the thing is, it's hinted at that that's like the type of humor that Yang is used to, that they joke around like that.
Exactly.
It's supposed to be like, it's like, you piece of shit. It's like, not you piece of shit. You know?
Yeah.
But it's not like, you're the worst daughter ever, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Anyways, there's more reasons why people hate him, like because he wasn't at Beacon.
Bury your body.
They were in the tournament. What? You had to bury your body?
Yep.
Hey, let's cut this part of the podcast.
I'm playing. No, dogs just lost their mind. I had to go yawn him.
Yeah, there's many reasons why people hate certain characters, but
let me and just go through this one post. Actually, no, I think I can find it pretty easy because I know where it's at now.
I think the funniest crack theories for me are the ones who are supposed to be taken totally seriously, but then they're so stupid that you just have to laugh at how stupid.
Yeah, the one
because I'm an evil human being, and yeah.
I don't know if I've seen any crackpot theories like that.
Okay, so I found the thing that I sent Snappin. Basically asked why this person doesn't like Taiyang. We haven't really seen much of him, but he looks like he's pretty good father. And also, why do you think he's a womanizer? And this person said, I'm going to read out each. There's only three points that this person made. If you're listening to this, I like your work, but get your hand out of your ass, please. So, first point was when Rwby and Yang were sent to Beacon, he sent one letter, and that was to give them Zwei. And after that, not one peep for the rest of the show until Volume 4. I mean, seriously, not even a phone call. Alright. So,
it's almost like they don't show everything that's going on.
I know, right? It's almost like it's a fucking TV show.
It's like it's a TV show.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm sorry that we don't get to see Taiyang every day. It's not like he's an essential character or anything like that.
The author secretly loves Taiyang and is just pissy because they don't show Taiyang. They're like,
maybe.
They don't show Taiyang.
So it's a terrible father.
Yeah.
Alright, second point. Taiyang allowed Yang, a woman who is underage, to walk into a bar on a daily basis, if her knowing Junior is any indicator, and doesn't even scold her for it. I mean, come on, Yang might seem mature, but she's only 17. Drinking age is 21, people. Also, what if Yang was drugged and raped when at the bar?
Whoa, what the fuck?
She went there on her own.
Yeah, it's not like he told her where she was going. She could have lied.
Okay, so
a rebel type character.
Right.
So here's the problem. So she's old enough to get her own license, so she's around 17 or almost 18. So
I think all the characters are supposed to be 17, but in Volume 4 they're 18.
Right.
Except for Rwby.
Rwby's
16 now. Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing is, she's on her own to go wherever, because that was obviously not where Taiyang lives. That was like the city.
He's on a separate continent from what I've heard. Like, he's on an island.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if he's on an island.
We don't know. We haven't seen the geography.
He's around Mistral. He's like so he's around there. Obviously, they're not from
Patch is in Vale. That's
right,
where
but if is it an island or not or something? Fuck,
no,
I don't care.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's like right near the edge, I think.
Anyways, the thing about it is, if she's old enough to have her own vehicle and her own license for that vehicle, then she's responsible to go wherever she wants to.
Let's put this in perspective.
That's on
too.
her. That's
she
on him.
Also has 2 fucking guns strapped to her arm. She's going to a combat school. I don't know, man.
Like, I don't know if it's just where I live, or I think it's just a normal thing that, like, when you get your license, like, you're pretty much required to get a job, which technically means that you're kind of an adult by that point.
Pretty much. And
yeah, she's like a young adult. Like, he's the type of father that would kind of let her learn from her own mistakes.
Right.
Because he knows she's stubborn anyway, so anything he tries to teach her, she's just going to brush off.
Right.
Exactly.
And she doesn't have to tell Taiyang everything. I mean, I don't tell my folks everything, and it's just how kids are.
Yeah.
What are you hiding there?
Truth.
G-Stud.
I'm
Does
hiding a bunch of
someone
dead
need
bodies
to
underneath my
look
backyard.
through your
I knew it.
camera roll?
I
Huh?
knew it.
Oh yeah, you can go through my camera roll all you want. I don't care.
It's just
What's
him
in
with
there,
his sword.
Just
G-Stud?
don't.
Huh?
A bunch of pornography. That's what.
I knew
Oh
it.
my god.
I know, I'm a terrible human
G-Stud.
Are
being.
you objectifying women? Are you
I am objectifying women.
Oh my god.
What are you gonna do about it?
This man just sexually harassed me.
Oh
Welcome
wow.
to the podcast.
Interesting note to come on to. But yeah. So and also, like I said, like back to what I was saying earlier, you don't tell everything to your parent. That's just how children are. So
Yes.
Diane's not gonna know everything all the time.
Plus, there are a lot of people. They're saying was is my Discord messed up or people talking? Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, we're here.
So, so another thing was like, oh, they weren't there for the Veil festivals and stuff, but we don't know what Tai Ying does. Like, he could be like
He's a teacher.
He could be exactly.
He is
could
a
have
teacher.
a job. He could have like a job where he has to go to while Viking's happening.
Right.
So.
He's a teacher at Signal.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
Okay. Then, yeah, he's a teacher, so obviously school will be in session, and he wouldn't have enough time because he's probably watching them on the TV show. And hey, kids, these are my daughters. I'm so proud of them.
Pretty much.
You
But we
know.
don't have to see that. We don't need. It's useless information for us.
And
the
here's the problem that I have with people. Yes, it is useless information because they don't have to see anything. But when people, this is one thing that I just don't. I might sound like an asshole because I might seem like I'm trying to be like, oh, I'm superior than you because I think smarter. But when problem happens in show, I think of it in a technical level. Like Tai Ying not being there, I go, okay, well, they probably didn't think Tai Ying was going to be. They probably didn't have a voice actor. They didn't probably know
the model wasn't ready yet.
Right.
They just
exactly. They had a still
placeholder
picture.
model.
They had a picture, and that was it.
Yeah.
And that's what they did for Mercury and Emerald in Volume 1 at the very end. You know, they didn't have a full model yet. So, they just didn't. So, that's why he probably wasn't there, and that's why he was barely keeping tab because they're like, well, we're not sure what we're going to do with this character. Let's just wait. But other people, I don't understand this, but when something happens, they think of it as a physical story level, which I just never understand. Like the theory with the nipple. I think of it as Rooster Teeth being lazy,
it's a technical thing.
And they think of it as Rooster Teeth saying that Faunus have no nipples and stuff like that.
See, like the stuff that Rooster Teeth does, like some fans just take it like
so literally.
Rooster Teeth is like drops a random like
Velociraptor
phrase. Yeah, they drop a random.
They did.
They did.
And then the whole fandom is like, "Oh my god, it means
dinosaurs!
Blah, blah, blah.
It means that there's dinosaurs."
All right.
Exactly.
Let's get back on track on what I was saying earlier. I have my third and final point from this post.
Sorry.
And then third point was I think Tai Ying is a womanizer because of the simple fact he had 2 wives, which is an indicator that he flirted with both when he was attending Beacon and likely did so to many other women, and most likely slept with a few during his time there as well.
Whoa.
Well, I think that's a little malarkey. I think that's just tearing information, making a lot of assumptions, and it's just a bad point to make all around because my parents got divorced. My dad's remarried. I don't see it any differently. Stepmom, she's cool. She's not my actual mom. I know that much. That's fine. It's not a problem. We get along just fine. I don't see my dad as a womanizer. Dude's fucking 29 years in the Air Force, retired. Dude's fucking respectable.
I think this is just my personal stance on love in general, but I feel like this is gonna sound like I'm a really, really edgy person, but like I've never seen love as like something that really, really does last.
Chemicals.
It's not always permanent.
Yeah, it's not, and
especially in high school or like school.
High school and college.
In high school, when you're like still a stupid teenager, and you make dumb decision.
Right.
It's probably just a normal
shit
thing.
happens.
Exactly. I don't get people's thought process on like hating characters. Like
Right.
it's a show. Like if you like a character, that's great. But if you dislike a character, it's like, but why? Like
Right.
they're fictional
Mm,
characters.
Right.
But why?
But
Why?
Oh,
And then saying that hiding the womanizer because you flirt with many. Well, that's just how you find a girlfriend. You know.
yeah, it's
You play
called
around with people.
It's called testing
Flirting.
the waters.
Yeah.
You're trying to fall in love. You're trying to be a human being.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, womanizer, not my Christian.
Exactly. So it's just, it just seems like a bunch of stuff in words.
I want to complain about men, so I'm gonna find anything.
Right. I'm gonna make up a
Yeah.
bunch of bullshit to make men look bad.
That's a pretty accurate
Hey,
representation.
we
of
can
the
look at
Amino.
we make ourselves look bad. We don't need help.
Right. Have you seen Poots lately? He said nigga. So I mean,
Oh God damn it, dude!
hey, I'm making a point.
The
Hold.
one fucking rule.
Hey, I'm trying to make a point here. Okay, it's not reflective of what we say, or I'm not saying what he did was right. I'm not saying what he did was acceptable. I'm just saying that shit happens, you know.
Okay. One fucking rule.
Sorry, it's making a point. Okay.
Okay. Now let's talk about
Shit theories.
Okay.
Wait, were we not going to have that news flash? Breaking news.
Oh, right.
Board game.
Breaking news. Wait. Okay, guys. We just had confirmation that the new Rwby board game name is, wait for it, Combat Ready.
I just jizzed my pants.
I'm so hyped. I'm going to spend
You're
all
knocking
my
out of the
money
park,
on this
Rooster
because
Teeth.
it reminds me of my beloved Penny waifu.
I'm gonna stare at
I'm gonna
this
fuck a
fucking
robot.
board game. I'm. God damn it, Jesus. I know you do. Ever since fucking Fallout, but God damn it. Oh, okay. Let me go back into character, cause fuck. I can't. Okay. Basically, no one's gonna use this fucking board game. They're gonna stare at it. They might play with it with their friends at RTA.
If they have friends to play with them.
No Rwby fans are friends. We all have online friends. Are we gonna all like get in a video chat and like have the
And just
board game
stream our
separately
fucking
in front
board?
of all of us, and we're gonna set up the piece so we move the piece for every
That's just
person. It's like,
depressing to think about.
I would like fucking like knock over the camera and be like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry," and then move every piece.
Right. Yeah, man, it was an earthquake, man. It was crazy.
right now we need to all buy this board game and have a.
I ain't got no money.
We
I'm
can-
broke ass
money
college
at my
student.
school.
Can
Stop
hardly
eating
afford lunch.
for like a
I'm
month.
running on bread right now.
And
We'll
ramen.
just stop
And
buying
ramen.
bread and starve so that you can
That's such
buy
a
this.
beautiful idea.
So
I
you
just
can give the
starved,
corporate, so you can give the corporate master demon some more money.
right, because
Exactly.
my self being so much less important than giving the big guys money that I don't have.
What?
And
that-
once you're starved, you can get your board game.
You guys
And then
hear
can
that?
Be happy.
You guys hear that?
I do. What is
It's
it?
Rooster Teeth. They're beating up the horse. Oh my god!
Poor horsey.
Why would they do that?
The fucking money.
Money.
The money. It's all about the money.
More
Money.
money.
They have so much though. Like, why did they have to keep getting more? Like, it's so sad to see them become. I know they're a company, but it's so sad to see them become like one of those big, powerful companies that only care about money, not quality, not the happiness of the customers. It's just money. Like,
I mean,
it's so sad.
you can tell that they don't care about because okay, so actually never mind. Let me not go to this point. But like when it gets to the point when you make a video game for the fans and it's not that good, to begin with, let me be fair. Of course, the fans love it because
It's Rwby.
anything Rwby has to be amazing. Where it's gonna spam bot fucking likes just because it's Rwby and not even. You guys understand that Rooster Teeth isn't a small company. You don't need to spam them so they can get in the top leaderboards of iTunes anymore. Okay, they're a legit company now. So, stop giving them praise just to give them praise. Okay, Rooster Teeth. Sorry.
Yeah, an aneurysm.
But the Rooster Teeth, no, the Rwby video game, it has DLC, and it's like, oh, you can buy the skin that doesn't matter for $2 or more. And I look at the price, like, why, guys? Okay, you can buy the DLC to have Team Juniper, but it
That's
costs
cool.
money. Why? Do you guys not have enough money? You guys don't understand what it is to make a true fan game. If you want to look at it, Friday the 13th, okay? They released a bunch of skins for free because it's a fan game. It's for the fans, yet they're not gonna cash out. And you know what they are? They are making skins for that game, but it's not gonna be as 4 skins on Rooster Teeth. Fucking 4 skins for Rwby.
It makes me feel like it's kind of where I'm at with Bethesda too, with the Creation Club. Fucking, oh yeah, we're gonna free mods for Fallout 4 and Skyrim. You know what? Let's get paid mods, and let's get the mods that have already been made now are free. I understand the whole where they were coming from with Hellfire and the Chinese stealth suit. Yeah, you guys created it originally, but why republish a mod or why make something? Why should we pay for something that's already been made free?
Yeah, because there's already a bunch of mods for Rwby Grim Eclipse, and it's so the game I'm looking at it right now is $20. That's $20, and if you want every single skin, that is $8. Holy fuck, I didn't even know it's that much. That's 16 skins for $8, okay? And then we have Team Juniper, that's $5. So fucking the skins are more than the fucking players. So that's more than $30 for a game that
all content
is already kind of trash.
It's already trash by itself. There's a great review that I saw about it, and it's true. He doesn't go from it as a fan perspective, even though I'm pretty sure he's a fan because he talks about Bumblebee once in another video. But he just says no, the audio quality is bad. Most of the game is bad, and yet people are just gonna praise it because it's Rwby. People are gonna love.
I see it as an indie game. It should be priced as an indie game, and the DLC probably shouldn't cost as much as it is, especially when the skins cost more than the players.
And it should be another thing. It should be acted as an indie game, not as guys.
A AAA or a AA game.
I mean, kind of. I don't know. My point is slipping a little bit, but oh god, I really need to use the bathroom. I hope this is over soon.
All right, let's take an intermission real quick.
Hey,
No.
Hey, YouTube. Snap has to pee.
Actually, can you guys keep on talking if you don't mind?
Sure. Maybe.
We're in a video game era, and I feel Grim Eclipse was first Rwby game, I feel they take that, they should learn from it. They shouldn't even waste time on a board game, and they should make a better game. Maybe an actual Rwby fighting. You can kind of what game am I thinking about? The game where you pick your character and then you just fight and two people just go 1-to-1. Yes, that game. That would be cool.
Okay. Cool.
You just pick your Rwby characters and you fight. That would be cool. But instead, they kind of waste their time on like board games and stuff, like trading cards, board games.
Or something like Devil May Cry, which the fighting style in that game is really very similar. Even in the newest Devil May Cry, one of the things that you can have is a scythe, and it reminds me so much of Rwby. But I'll fight Whitley on this severely, but there's like 0 combos that you can do in that fucking game, and
Yeah.
it's not interesting at all.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
So yeah, I just Rooster Teeth, man. What happened? You used to be like the greatest fucking thing ever.
And now they just want money. They were corrupted.
I blame Obama. No. Anything else you guys wanted to say?
No.
Nothing at all.
No. Ready to eat.
G-Stud, final thoughts. Okay. So that was this episode. It was exactly an hour. So, hey, let me. I'm on Amino. Please tell me I actually recorded this time. Thank God. I'm on Amino. Oh God, that voice crack.
I'm on Amino.
I'm on Amino. I'm on Rwby Amino. At your boy Snapple Apple. Black Sun is also on Amino.
Don't follow me. I'm trash.
Aren't we all? And G-Stud is also on Amino. Just started. Don't follow him because he got no new posts. JK, I don't know. Yeah. So that was this episode. Praise Danny DeVito.
Shout out to Whitley, who is not here.
Yes.
Riston Pepperoni Whitley. She will be back. Maybe. Hopefully.
Okay. That's it.